Why is it that those who tend to sleep lighter seem to recall their dreams with such vivid clarity? As you settle into bed at night, the normal rhythm of slumber carries you gently into a world where memories, emotions, and stray images mingle in a cinematic dreamscape. Tonight we explore the fascinating interplay between light sleep, those habitual micro-awakenings, and how these delicate interruptions serve as the key to unlocking the secret world of dreams. Imagine drifting off and finding your mind suddenly alight with a burst of imagery, a glowing street lamp illuminating a hidden alleyway, the quiet shimmer of a lake under a silver moon, or the gentle swirl of colors competing for attention against the night sky. For those who sleep lightly, this tapestry of images is not lost in the black void of deep sleep, but instead surfaces like snapshots in a personal movie reel. In this narrative, we gently peel back the layers of sleep to reveal how frequent, almost imperceptible awakenings act as nature's method for preserving moments of our unconscious adventures. At its essence, sleep is a delicate balance maintained each night. In the usual journey through sleep cycles, you pass through various stages, beginning with light sleep, moving into deep, restorative slumber, and then entering the paradoxical state of REM sleep, where dreams often bloom. While many of us might think that deep, uninterrupted sleep is the pinnacle, those who are more prone to awakenings may experience a richer archive of their nightly visions. In this gentle exploration of sleep, we are reminded that even the most subtle disturbances, those fleeting moments when your eyelids flutter open, or when you become just a bit aware of your surroundings, can be imbued with significance. Consider this: the act of partially awakening, even if it's just for a few seconds, creates a window during which the vivid sensations of your dreams are preserved in a way that the deeper states of sleep would otherwise bury. It is as though your mind, upon catching a hint of light or hearing an unexpected sound, scrambles to etch the fleeting images into memory before slipping back into a state where the unconscious reclaims control. In this process, the micro-awakenings are not disruptions to be lamented, but rather the gentle gateways to dream recollection. For example, imagine a night when you woke, ever so briefly, to the sound of a passing car. That slight awareness may have etched an entire narrative of swirling color, whispered voices, or even a sequence of images that now dance in your memory. This idea transforms the conventional perception of sleep hygiene and dream recollection. Traditional wisdom might urge deep, uninterrupted sleep for optimal rest, yet there is an undeniable poetic beauty in the clarity with which some recall their dreams. The science underlying this phenomenon suggests that the micro-awakenings act as tiny lighthouses, halting the erasure of images and feelings, allowing your brain to file away fragments of a world that would otherwise dissolve by morning light. It is a gentle reminder that the boundary between sleep and wakefulness is not always rigid. Sometimes it is a delicate interplay that enriches the human experience. Picture a scene where a light sleeper, while curled up beneath a soft blanket, drifts seamlessly from one dream to another, each intermission punctuated by the awareness of their surroundings. During these micro-awakenings, fragments of dreams, the bold hues of a sunset, the intricate details of a secret garden, or the wistful echo of a forgotten song, remain clear and accessible. The mind, like an art gallery keeper, takes careful steps to ensure that these transient works of subconscious art are not lost entirely. Rather than a disruption, the momentary return to awareness acts as a curator, preserving moments of beauty that might otherwise fade. This perspective invites you to view your sleep pattern not as a mere biological necessity, but as a creative process, one where the interplay of consciousness and unconsciousness coaxes forth a vivid narrative each night. Even if you are new to this subject, the idea that your fleeting moments of consciousness can hold on to the treasure trove of your dreams is both empowering and inspiring. You begin to see sleep as a canvas on which your inner world paints its own mysterious and intricate artworks. The rhythmic micro-awakenings ensure that these pieces will be remembered long after the night has passed. Now, let's journey a bit deeper into the science behind this phenomenon. When you enter the first stage of sleep, your brainwaves begin to slow down. You slip into a light transitional sleep that is easily disturbed by sounds, movement, or even the softest shift in your bedding. It is during this stage that the foundations of dream recall are laid. The light sleeper, who naturally exhibits micro-awakenings during these early stages, benefits from an inherent biological design that captures the essence of their dreams. Essentially, this is the time when the mind is most alert to the fleeting details of your nighttime adventures. In a way, your brain is working like a delicate archive, ready to record a vibrant diary of your experiences. As you slide into deeper sleep stages, the moment you recall those vivid images may be lost. However, for those who receive these short brushstrokes of wakefulness, The transition from unconsciousness to full awareness is smooth enough to let the memory of a dream linger. When a tiny interruption occurs, a soft murmur of wind outside, or the momentary pull of muscular tension, the mental spotlight briefly illuminates the faded contours of a dream scene, allowing you to carry its echoes into morning. This remarkable process showcases how even small events, when perfectly timed, can result in a reliable recall of experiences that occur in a realm beyond our day-to-day understanding. As you listen to these thoughts, imagine the scene unfolding in your mind. The world outside is hushed as night deepens, and inside your head, there are fleeting flashes of luminous dreams. Scenes might emerge, where landscapes shift, figures from the past reappear, or abstract ideas materialize into ghostly stories. You may see a distant memory transformed into a surreal narrative, a childhood backyard morphing into an endless maze of winding paths, for instance. Such images are not the product of a malfunction, but rather an affirmation that the ordinary divisions between sleep and wakefulness are more fluid than traditionally believed. In this narrative, it is vital to acknowledge that the science behind dreaming is both vast and yet elegantly simple at its core. Our understanding of sleep underscores the idea that dreaming is a fundamental aspect of our mental processes. It allows us to work through emotions, weave together disparate memories, and even experiment with new problem-solving techniques as our subconscious mind continues its work while we rest. For the light sleepers, every slight awakening becomes an opportunity, a fleeting moment where the dream is captured before it fades. It is as if your mind is a conscious guardian, vigilantly recording every brushstroke, every fleeting nuance of your nocturnal narratives. While the complexities of sleep research can sometimes seem overwhelming, the foundational concept remains accessible. Think of your sleep pattern as similar to an artist's method. With every short pause or interruption, you are given a brief, detailed sketch of your dream world. These sketches, once locked in the memory, provide a rich and enduring tapestry of images and emotions that can influence your mood, creativity, and even the sense of personal identity. Every micro-awakening is like a tiny snapshot, an ephemeral glimpse into the vivid universe that exists only when the world around you is asleep. There is also a creative, almost poetic irony in the way these moments of consciousness occur. In a world that often prizes deep, uninterrupted focus, the seemingly chaotic pattern of brief awakenings results in a symphony of personal narratives. You, the light sleeper, are blessed with the unique ability to cherish the art of dreaming. With every gentle return to wakefulness, your mind holds onto the brilliance of your dreams, ensuring that each flicker of light is cherished like a rare treasure. Just imagine waking up and finding yourself with an almost tangible memory of the night's spontaneous artistry, a dream that sparkles briefly in your mind before vanishing into the realm of the forgotten. In moments when you reflect on these experiences, the beauty of the process lies in its inherent unpredictability. It is as if the universe has conspired, in its own mysterious way, to leave you with a series of puzzle pieces that together form an intricate picture of your inner self. The micro-awakenings, though slight and fleeting, act as bridges connecting the realms of unconscious creativity and awake reality. There is nothing random about them. Instead, they are the natural consequence of how our bodies and minds delicately balance the need for rest with the spark of creativity that defines who we are. Picture yourself lying in bed, enveloped in darkness yet lit by the sparkle of dreams. As you sink into sleep, the floating images swirl like constellations against your eyelids. A sudden sound, perhaps the ticking of a clock, or a soft murmur from outside, pulls you momentarily back to wakefulness. In that brief instant, the dream you were holding onto crystallizes into a memory so vivid that you can almost touch it. You can feel the cool night air, hear the distant sound of a breeze, and see the interplay of light and shadow as if it were a carefully staged play. These details, the sensory echoes of your dream, are so rich and real that once you're fully awake, they linger like delicate footprints on the sands of your memory. Now let us draw attention to an essential detail: the delicate difference between purposeful sleep and the serendipitous awakenings that lead to dream recall. For many, the quest has always been to achieve an uninterrupted slumber, a continuous plunge into the deepest stages of sleep. However, for light sleepers, the narrative shifts. Their sleep is like a gentle dance, an interplay of brief awakenings and deep rest that ensures their dreams are not swallowed by the endless cycle of time. It may seem contradictory, but the very interruptions that some might view as disruptions become the secret agents preserving the ephemeral beauty of the dream world. This duality is both fascinating and transformative. It challenges the conventional wisdom of sleep as a monolithic state, and instead paints a picture of sleep as an elaborate process, full of subtle moments of awakening. These micro-states of consciousness serve as a canvas on which the mind sketches its stories. Every time you flutter into awareness, no matter how briefly, it is a chance to seize the intricate details of the scenes that surrounded you moments before. Instead of retreating into oblivion, your dreams, captured in those slices of wakefulness, remain with you until morning. This interplay enriches the overall narrative of your inner life, offering you an ongoing subscription to your own personal cinema, playing out nightly with fresh characters, unexpected settings, and sometimes messages written in the language of metaphor. For those new to understanding the delicate dance of sleep and dreams, consider the following. When you notice you've awakened, however briefly, you are experiencing a magical phenomenon that enhances your memory of the night. There is a quiet power in that fleeting moment, a realization that your mind is constantly at work, bridging the gap between the unconscious and the conscious. The next time you find yourself in that state, even if you only catch a fragment of a dream, a sound, a color, a shape, remember that this is not chance but a carefully orchestrated part of how your brain captures and holds onto the essence of its nightly musings. In these micro-awakenings, you have a unique opportunity, a chance to re-anchor yourself in the magic of your inner world before sleep reclaims you. Think of it as a brief pause in a melody, just long enough to appreciate every note. This is what makes the experience so deeply personal and yet universally resonant. No two nights are exactly alike, and yet each night offers the chance to witness the extraordinary capacity of your mind. The idea isn't to disrupt your sleep, but rather to embrace the little moments when your awareness brightens, ensuring that the vivid artistry of your dreams does not vanish with the morning light. As our exploration of this phenomenon reaches its gentle close, it becomes clear that the light sleeper's world is one of subtle enchantment. Every micro-awakening, every transient moment of alertness is a precious flicker in the vast landscape of sleep. These tiny awakenings act as a natural guardian of your dreams, ensuring that even the most ethereal experiences are not lost in the endless recesses of the unconscious. The science behind dream recall tells us that memory and consciousness are intertwined in ways that can seem almost poetic. Each micro-awakening is a testament to the power of a delicate mind that remains sensitive to the wonders of its inner world. Whether you are new to studying dreams or have long marveled at the fleeting nature of your nightly visions, the understanding here is both simple and profound. The very act of waking up, even if just for a split second, fortifies the bridge between your inner dreamscape and your waking life. It is through these brief moments that dreams are not only experienced, but also remembered, etched into your memory like stars fixed in the night sky. And like stars, these dream remnants can guide you in ways that enrich your creativity, provide insight into your subconscious thoughts, and remind you of the beauty that lies in the interplay between rest and wakefulness. In a world increasingly dominated by busy schedules and constant stimulation, allowing the natural ebb and flow of sleep to work its magic is a gentle reminder that life is often best experienced in moments of quiet reflection. If you notice that you occasionally awaken during sleep, consider it not a flaw but a wonderful feature, a dynamic reminder that your inner reality is vibrant and alive. Embrace these moments as portals, not obstacles, offering a tiny glimpse into the vast potential of your mind's creative power. As the night gently fades into morning and you prepare to greet the new day, keep this thought in mind: the small spark of light that accompanied your brief awakenings is never truly lost. It is passed on to you as a message from your subconscious, a secret note whispering, "Dreams decoded." This sign-off is not just a call to action, but an invitation to dive deeper into the mysteries of your own inner life. Every night, as you surrender to sleep, your mind weaves its own narrative, a story that, if you listen closely, offers lessons, reflections, and the promise of untold wonders. So, as you tuck in tonight and listen for those subtle cues of awakening, take a moment to appreciate the artistry of your own mind. The next time you experience a fleeting moment of lucidity amid sleep, capture that spark. Let it remind you that within your everyday existence, you harbor an extraordinary realm crafted from dreams and memories. Each fragment, each delicate image recalled, contributes to a larger mosaic of your personal history. A history stamped with the unforgettable magic of your nocturnal adventures. In closing, the journey into understanding why light sleepers remember dreams is as much a journey within as it is an exploration of sleep itself. The seemingly minor interruptions have major effects, acting as keys that unlock the vault of your nightly subconscious artistry. Light sleepers, with their inherent beauty of fragmented wakefulness, benefit from moments that capture the fleeting brilliance of their dreams. With every micro-awakening, your mind records the art of dreaming in a way that enriches not only your memories but also your creative spirit. And as you move through the day, let those remembered moments serve as a quiet reminder of the magic nestled within you, an inner universe waiting to be explored every time you close your eyes. May you carry the images and feelings from tonight's dreams into the daylight hours, forever aware that each spark of consciousness is a testament to the intricate symphony of sleep. And always remember that your dreams are not lost, they are decoded and preserved in the delicate interplay of attention and rest. Embrace your nights as a dance between two worlds, where the gentle awakenings forge unforgettable portraits of your inner self. Dreams Decoded.